Hey friends, it's Keezy here today, and today we will be restyling the new Friends dolls from Rainbow High. I asked you guys on the community tab what you wanted to see me restyle, and you guys chose these dolls. Sorry Kylie girl, maybe next time. But I will not be doing a review of these girls because y'all don't even like my reviews like that. So let's go ahead and get them outside of the box so we can go ahead and start the restyle. Alright, so as you can see here, we have a little bit of work to do. For some reason, Rainbow High insists on making every one of their dolls have hair that is literal sculptures. Her hair is so harshly gelled that it's literally defying gravity at this point. Honestly, I really wish they would just stop doing this. It just makes styling the hair so much harder. It also kind of ruins the hair fiber when it's this harshly gelled. Like, it just dries it out. I don't understand why they do this. It's honestly not necessary. They are the only company that still gels their doll's hair like this. And Miss Lilac isn't as harshly gelled on the ends. She just mainly has some gel at the very top here, which is still pretty hard. Let me stop talking about all this gel because there's literally nothing I can do but just wash it out. So what I'm gonna do is rinse both of them in some lukewarm water and get out as much of the gel as I possibly can. So of course I like to ask you guys in every single video, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I am just getting over my little sickness. Like, I was there at New York Toy Fair, as some of you guys saw on my Instagram, and literally everybody from the group I was with got sick, so that was fun. It was kind of like the perfect scenario for me to get sick though, because I literally went to the Beyonce concert, then one day later got on another plane and went to New York Toy Fair. So yeah, but I'm glad I'm finally getting over that. So I've been seeing online where a lot of people have been washing the doll's hair and they get it nice and clean, and then once the hair dries you can still feel like there's still some gel in there, and this has definitely happened to me as well. So what I've been actually using is OxiClean, and when I say that this takes out all of the gel out of the hair, it is like perfect for it. So what I'll do is take a little bit of OxiClean in my measuring cup. I'm not exactly sure how much exactly, and then I'll mix it all together. Now the water is warm because that's how OxiClean works best. It honestly won't disturb the curls or anything if the water is warm. Like, the way they set the curls in the doll's hair, a little warm water won't loosen them that much. But this method gets all of the gel out of the hair. You won't feel any like leftover residue once the hair dries. It's honestly the perfect method. So after I go through with the OxiClean, of course we want to rinse that out, and then I'll just go into my normal routine. So I'll shampoo the doll's hair, then I'll go in with some conditioner, and yeah, I'll let you guys kind of sit and watch that process. Oh, by the way, before I let you guys sit and watch the process, if you're interested to know any of the items that you see me using, everything is listed in my Amazon storefront under doll restyling must-haves, and it is an affiliate link, so if you do decide to use those links, it does help to support the channel, and everything is in the description box down below. By the way, I was lurking on Facebook and I saw somebody say that they used this particular conditioner on their doll's hair and that it came out greasy. I just want to say, like, a quick little pro tip. This conditioner is on the heavier side, so when you're done combing through the doll's hair, you just want to make sure that you rinse out all the product as much as possible. You do not want to leave it in the hair. So I know in a lot of my shorts, like, I don't show myself rinsing out the conditioner, but you want to rinse out that conditioner really, really well, just to make sure that you're not leaving any product in the hair. So I want to know, which one of the new friends is one of your favorites? I think my favorite from the line is definitely Lilac. I mean, you know, I always love the POC coated dolls. Those are always just my favorite. And you know, this is the tightest curl that we're going to get on any Rainbow High doll, it seems like. Hopefully they change that in the future, but I always like a black doll with some curls. You can definitely never beat it. For some reason, I feel like I don't show this often, but I always use just an old t-shirt just to get out any excess water. Then I'm gonna go in with some Volks treatment spray and just smooth that throughout the hair. Because she has some kind of shiny metallic nylon, I just want to go in and give her something just to kind of smooth out those flyaways. Now moving on to the fun part, the styling portion. This hairstyle that I'm gonna do, I originally intended to do on a Lilac for some reason, but the more I thought about it, it is of course the perfect hairstyle for Pinkly. I actually originally did this hairstyle on my G3 Laguna, and you can actually see that restyle in my YouTube shorts. But the hairstyle is just two pigtails that are shaped like bows. And of course, Pinkly has that big pink bow on the front of her dress, so this hairstyle was almost made for her, right? I actually kind of invented this hairstyle myself, and when I say invented, I don't mean that, you know, nobody's ever done this before, is that I actually like constructed how to do this hairstyle myself. So how I created this is I first did a pigtail, then I bent that hair over a straw to create a loop, then with a strand of hair that I fed through the middle of the ponytail, I just wrap it around the base of the ponytail, create that tied look, and then I just secure everything in the back with a rubber band. And don't worry, I'll show you it again on the other side just in case you didn't see it. So again, you'll take a strand of hair, pull it to the front, secure down your ponytail, then you'll take that hair, bend it over a straw. I used bobby pins this time just to keep the hair from sliding. Then you'll secure that loop with a rubber band. Then you'll take your extra piece of hair, pull it down the middle to create each side of your bow, then wrap it all the way around the base of the ponytail, and then you'll just secure everything in the back. Okay, so just to refine the shape of the bows a little bit, I just took some little push pins and fed them through the loops of the bows and secured it into the head just to kind of get the bow to fan out more horizontally instead of vertically. Then of course, if you know me, I have to reshape the hair by recurling it. So I just recurled her little tendrils in the front. And then of course, after I did that, I just went in throughout the hair in the back portion and just reshaped all the curls to just make them really nice and really bouncy looking. The curls do fall a little bit after you curl it, so just keep that in mind. And for whatever reason, I just wanted her little front tendrils to be a little bit shorter just to kind of give her hair a little bit of, I don't know, dimension. And then after that, I just went through and just separated all the curls because we don't like big dookie curls, as we call it in the Black community. And then again, just to refine the hairstyle a little bit, I just secured down her little tendrils to the side of her face. Alright, moving on to Lilac. That's what we're calling her for the rest of the video, Lilac. Isn't it so crazy how like literal these dolls' names are now? Like her name is literally Lilac in Pinkly. Yeah, but anyways, so what I wanted to do for her was kind of simple and something I've really never done before. So I'm actually like braiding her hair back here. Sorry I couldn't show too much of it because braiding on camera is really hard, and honestly I'm not that good at it, so it's kind of like trial and error for me. I know like technically what I need to do, but trying to get my hands to do exactly what needs to be done for it to be nice and neat is like impossible for me. Believe it or not, I did this process like, I don't know, 5 times like per side. I am just such a perfectionist that I just wanted it to look right. So yeah, sometimes you just have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep practicing until you reach a result that you're happy with. And actually these braids are inspired by the Runway Sunny, so yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there. And so the thing about these curly hair dolls is when you wash the hair, sometimes the ends can get a little ratty. So I went in and trimmed off about a half an inch off the bottom of her hair. And I just did this in horizontal sections just to kind of get it as neat as possible. So yeah, I just did that all the way up the head. And while I was cutting, I just went in and smoothed a little bit of water wax through each section just to kind of give the hair a nice little wave. And then after that, I did leave out some little small tendrils in the front to create some excessive baby hairs. I love doing this. There's actually a couple of people on YouTube that I learned this process from. Of course, Rodney Rainbow, and then the other person is Quinn's Dolls, I want to say, but definitely make sure to check them both out. They're both very talented creators. I feel like the process for this is just as it would be if you were doing this on human hair. You just basically slather a bunch of gel onto the baby hairs to get them to stay really stiff and really in place. And that's honestly the best way I can explain it. But definitely check out those other creators if you want to see more detailed tutorials. And now to add a little pizzazz, I'm just going to add some gold jump rings to the braids. I actually use these exact same rings in my Olivia Wilde restyle, so definitely make sure to check that one out. And in true Keezy fashion, I have to give her a lip repaint. This doll's lips were severely underpainted, and honestly, I cannot stand when that happens. So I just used 100% pure acetone to remove the lips, everything but the white part. Then I just went in and gave her a nice kind of pinky brown nude lip with a little bit of a brown gradient on the edge. And yeah, it honestly suited her makeup look so much better. I mean, that kind of brownish, reddish mauve was okay, but I feel like this lip repaint really kind of took her to the next level. I feel like I get this comment quite often, like on my other social medias, but if you're ever not feeling a doll, just repaint the lips. Sometimes that can completely change the doll's look. And yeah, I mean, I know it's not like the easiest thing to do ever, but I don't know. I feel like it really transforms a doll when you just change the lip color. I don't think any lip repaint can be complete without a little bit of high gloss varnish. I typically like to mix in a little bit of Pearl-Ex powder in the gloss just to give the lip a little bit of shine.
Patient, only thing that I've never been good at. No, chase.
Alright friends, and that is all for my restyle of two of the new friends by Rainbow High. I'd love to know which one of these was your favorite. Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed hanging out with me today while I restyled these dolls, give that thumbs up button down there a big push. It really helps the video. Also, if you're here and you made it all the way to the end and you're not subscribed and you love living your inner doll hairstylist and customizer fantasy, that's what we do every single week on this channel, and we'd love to have you as a part of the family. So hit that subscribe button down below. I'm also not just a YouTuber. I'm also an Instagrammer, a TikToker, and a tweeter. So I would love to see you guys on my other platforms. It's peace.love.plastic on all platforms. But that's honestly all from me, friends. I don't know what the next week's video will be. I know that I said I was pivoting to doing repainting, but now we're pivoting back to hair. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section down below, or I'll hold another poll on my community tab. But again, that is all from me, friends. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the the next video. Peace.
Life is better.